the world from the eye of the horse. If you Alexander the Great, then I am the Porus. Coming straight from the mud like I am a lotus. So हाथियों का बल कैसे सकेगा तू मुझे रोका. देख तू कैसे मैं लड़ूं, तुम लोगों से ऐसे मैं डरूं. करूं मैं जिससे मैं तरुण, पानी पे चलूं मैं जिससे मैं वरुण. चाहे मैं जीऊं या मरूं, जो करना चाहूं मैं वही तो करूं. आता है तू ना करीब, तू बेटी चीप, जब तक कटे ना तेरी ये जीप. Better believe you're gonna bleed. Pick up a seat, get your team. I'm the king of kings. Brother in arms in a battle. You all gonna die if you act like a vandal. Bring the realms to reality from every angle. This is the public service announcement from Mumbai to the rest of the world. I am a Raja. I am the Raja. भिड़ेगा तो उठेगा जनाजा ना. तू मेरी तरफ आना. आ गया तो होगा फिर तनाजा ना. ये भारतीय भाषा फिर दुनिया सुनेगी ये तराना ना. 'Cause I am the Raja. 'Cause I am the Raja. What do you see? I'm more than average man. I'm a maverick, I can grow flowers on a barren land. Break a mountain with my bare hands and step back and cause a literal avalanche. Should've been about us traveling. अष्टभुजाएं मेरी जैसे मैं tarantula. ना है कोई तोड़ मेरा जब से पूर्वजों का ज्ञान मिला. मेरे जैसा मिलेगा कोई ना तू और चाहे जो भी था सबकी कबर मैंने खोदी. क्या तुम लगाओगे बोलियां कम पड़े गोलियां. चंद्रगुप्त में मौर्य या दिला तू लोरिया. Come to me and you just gonna die. That's really a given. I am invincible and you are invisible. See, that's really a difference. Get out of my way or leave the world. The choice is yours. I don't kill my enemies, I play with them. That's what the toys are for. From Mumbai to the rest of the world, I am the Raja. भिड़ेगा तो उठेगा जनाजा ना. तू मेरी तरफ आना. आ गया तो होगा फिर तनाजा ना. ये भारतीय भाषा फिर दुनिया सुनेगी ये तराना ना. 'Cause I am the Raja. 'Cause I am the Raja. I am the. 'Cause I am the Raja. Put your back down on your knees, would you kiss the ring? Put your back down on your knees, would you? I am the. Put your back down
Sunrise, dooming afterlife, daylight, dawn comes as surprise. I am so hot, I see heaven's light. Through the chaos, you're still on my mind. When the sky falls down, we'll make it out together. When the world ends here, we'll disappear forever. When the sky when the sky when the sky when the sky I am so hot, I see heaven's light. Through the chaos, you're still on my mind. When the sky falls down, we'll make it out together. When the world ends here, we'll disappear forever. When the sky falls down, we'll make it out together. When the world ends here, we'll disappear forever. When the sky when the sky when the sky when the sky
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the accumulation of another chapter in the TXG Valorant circuit. Tonight, only one team can walk away with the trophy, the points, and the title of TXG champions. I'm Boyd, joined alongside Fost, and we've got a grand final on our hands as Yijing take on Noob Esports in a best-of-3 showdown. Fost, how are we feeling about this series tonight? Yes, they did. Yeah, for sure. I mean, for Yijing, right? This tournament has been nothing short of remarkable. I mean, they've battled through a stacked playoff and bracket, and now stand one series away from lifting the title. Across the server, we have Noob Esports, right? Very, very known in the OCE community. I mean, they've shown resilience all event long. Surviving tough series and proving they do belong on the championship stage, and the pressure is different in a grand final. Every timeout means more, every clutch means more, and every mistake gets, magnified. And, the months of preparation, the countless scrims, the long nights of ranked and team practice all comes down to this moment. So, settling in, grab your guys' snacks, tell your friends, because we're about to crown a champion here in the TXG circuit. I mean, this is Yijing, this is Noob Esports, this is the grand final. Fost, when you look at these two squads coming into tonight, what stands out to you most as the deciding factor?
I mean, for newbie sports, it's really just if they can get their slow defaults working. I've watched them. I've coached Wally, and he really likes playing kind of intricate slow, playing around the map, poking and prodding. And if he can get into his spots and get comfortable, then he's really good at going into those X6 late in the round. But for E-King, on the other hand, they're insanely good at finding their timings for like trying to catch out the weak guys, the guys that are kind of either in rotation or just left after inserting someone. So it's really up to E-Kings just to find those timings and punish the slow play style of newbie sports. If they do go with that play style, I don't know, maybe they've changed it up a little bit, but that's just my experience with these two teams.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I look at Yijing, I think I see a roster, that's grown more confident with every series. I mean, especially they're riding off that high from last night's win. I mean, the utility just looks cleaner. The mid rounding looks way sharper, and they're playing, with the confidence of a team that believes they can win this entire event. But for newbie sports, they've had to fight for every inch in this bracket, time and time again. They found the answers when things looked difficult, and that resilience is exactly what you need in a grand final environment. But as we say, the battle starts before we even load into the server, because the map vetoes is really what sets the scene before we even get into it. So let's take a quick look at how we got here, because the veto has given us a really interesting series. We have Yijing starting things off with Ascent, a map they've clearly identified as a comfort pick, heading into the grand final. Newbie Sports, meanwhile, answer with Split, a map where they can really lean into that structured defensive play. And if we need all three maps, Pearl will be waiting in the wings as our decider. Fast. I mean, this is a pretty classic OCE lineup here. But yeah, give me your thoughts about what these maps would tell us.
I mean, for Ascent, I think defense first for Noob is going to be a really deciding factor. I don't know what comp they're going to go for, double duelist or double Senti. Those are kind of been the two ideas for this map. I've seen some people try to run the KO. I also think it's pretty interesting, but it's most likely going to be either the Phoenix Jet, Phoenix Neon, or a double Senti variation. And just seeing how Noob kind of plays their mid round of the defense. And if Yijing can kind of find that main space, take control of the mains, and then go into the mid, it's into very, very slow map for the attack. You can't force yourself out small choke points. So I do think that plays into Noob's kind of play style a little bit better than Yijing, but obviously Yijing just came off winning wave. They're very confident. So I think they'll be able to take their timings and get comfortable in those XX in the mid round. So I don't really see a problem for them. They can definitely take this map. Split, yeah. I think is going to be the tipping point though, because it's not traditionally that easy for attack to get too many rounds on Split. It has become more of a 50-50 attack leaning with double duelists, but I think as we see Neon get nerfed, the space taking isn't the same as Neon meta, so it might actually be more difficult for Yijing to get some momentum. Noob definitely could make a comeback on Split and push it to belt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one thing that stands out to me immediately, right, Fast, is that, Noob will start on defense for every single map in this series. Ascent, yeah. Split, Pearl. I mean, that means, they'll have 3 opportunities to establish that pace early and build that confidence from that opening pistol. And, for Yijing, I mean, the challenge is pretty clear, right? Can they crack those defensive setups early and deny Noob the momentum they're looking for? Because, if Noob do start very fast, they'll be playing from a position of comfort all night long. But it is Yijing. So if any team could do that, Yijing is gonna be the one to do it. So Foss, I do want to get a little bit of your opinion here, though. Are you rooting for anyone in particular?
I mean, I've known like all these guys for like quite a while now. I mean, like I said, I've coached Wally, I've coached Kyun on newbie sports, but I've also been in the scene with all these guys. So, I mean, anyone in particular, I really like underdog stories, and I think Noob are definitely the underdog here. So I would like to see them at least take that split off Yijing or make it a competitive series.
No, absolutely. And speaking of, right, I'm rooting for Yijing. So, I mean, it kind of goes full circle. I mean, obviously, still love Noob Esports. I mean, they've shown face every single time. They've done some roster changes, but, you know, Yijing, it's E-King's roster, right? And honestly, big fan. So, you know, I think if Yijing is able to win Wave OCE Rising Tide Split 2 and this could be, you know, this could be pretty huge. And yeah, we're loading into the map here. I mean, 3 maps, 1 trophy, and a veto that gives both teams a real chance to shine. The stage is set for a fantastic grand final. Fast. Look at this lineup. Am I seeing a KO here? This is very old fashioned.
Yeah. I kind of pointed it out. I was maybe expecting Noob to run it because they have XC who's able to flex onto that kind of flash any role. He's run it before. He's run a breach. I think in the past when he played like when he was on Noob, like the old Noob roster. I mean, so I was. That's why I kind of threw it out there. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting him on Phoenix because that's kind of been the traditional role people have been running. Yeah, meta right now. And as soon as I say that, look, like Yijing picking the Phoenix. Yeah,
curse, man.
it's gonna be kind of like just the battle between the information kind of cycling of the double NE versus just the pure firepower that the Phoenix has, because you get more reclear, you get more ability to run traps and kind of just go around the map with Phoenix, because the Phoenix can set up people and then go somewhere else and then run a trap. Whereas KO, you need to play kind of more actively with your duelist. As Phoenix is like a constant threat to frag.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the first thing that, you know, jumps out to me is, you know, obviously the KO, right? It's a very, so I would say traditional, it's old fashioned, right? Being able to, you know, nullify and stuff. But, you know, Phoenix has really been coming into the meta lately. I mean, being able to heal himself, has that flash, has that molly, the wall. I mean, it's pretty, you know, versatile. So I'm kind of interested to see why Ixie has decided to do that double innie instead of the traditional double duelist that we usually see on Ascent.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see. I mean, it is leaning more towards kind of this attack-sided nature for using the double duelist, and then double innie is definitely a bit on defense. So we'll just see if Noob Esports can win out this half. Could be really huge for them going into the second.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the grand final. Oh, here we go. We're starting out with Soul taking a minimize. Just a bunch of trades here on out. I mean, still left in a 4v2 situation for the side of Yijing. So not a spot you want to be in, especially, I mean, Yijing, a very aggressive team, and we're already on the back foot here. Ooh. Again, very slow once again. I mean, they're just taking each other out here on the side of B main, but I don't think that's going to be quite enough here. So we're left in a 2v2 situation, so we're suddenly even across the board. Again, still very slow here. Looks like we're opting to go towards tree onto the A site instead for the side of Yijing, but it looks like Noob Esports gonna be ready for this. I mean, this might be a perfect read here.
And they hear the Phoenix tool and the jump as well. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, they have the Cypher trip up.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, maybe they're instead, no, yeah, they're, it's not gonna be too good here. I mean, they're gonna, yeah, have to get out of this trap. Why? Unfortunately, they won't. I mean, they're running out of time here, so they're gonna quickly have to run onto the site. Again, left in 2v2. We're playing very aggressive here from Swirl. Not quite able to get that shot there, though. We got that flash drive. Ooh, hot hands coming out as well. Ooh, Swirl would take out Ixie, but B is able to close it up there for the side of Yijing. I mean, they were really on the back foot there, and suddenly they're back on top. They're getting their first round here. I mean, first pistol is pretty good, especially on the CT side of map like Ascent.
Yeah, and I think the most important thing was establishing that they want to fight mid. Like if you do that into Yijing, now they're going to be more focused on, more proactive in taking the mains, as that's where double NE kind of shines, because you can gather constant information on inserts, everything around that. If they're worried about taking that mid space, if they're worried about you actively fighting it, they won't be going into mid immediately. They'll be going back into it, and that'll open you up to re-clearing into inserts or just taking main control in general. So it's very important for Noob Esports to win that pistol.
Yeah, and absolutely, I agree with you there. Once again, getting a very strong A-side push here, getting that recon ball, not quite getting the information that they wanted. And very slow, just farming this ult orb here. They might opt in to rotate, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. So once again, it's up to Noob here to be able to read this pretty well. I mean, they're not really moving too much on their side. So, I mean, still looking pretty good. I mean, Cypher setup is towards B site as well. So Yijing are gonna have to be able to break through this pretty slowly once again. Oh, it looks like Ixie out here trying to get a little bit of information, so they're definitely going to know that towards the side of B, and here we go, Winter immediately opening up there, taking out B, Sorrel getting one as well, so we're going to get a very clean fight here from Flogger. Again, Noob, left on the back foot here, left in a retake in a 3v5 situation, and you're going to be on your eco as well, so this is really gonna be very hard to convert into another round. As Soul though able to open up there with a guardian shot right onto Winter's face there. We got Run It Back coming out as well. What is going on? Soul gonna get taken out there from a little bit of a 360. Ixie taking out Flogger, and Minimize being taken out as well. Suddenly we're left in a 1v1 situation. Ixie. Ooh, this might be quite a clutch. I mean, all you need to do is play time, but time is of the essence. And Yijing are able to get that defuse. 0.3 seconds left online.
Jesus.
But Ixie is just able to pull it off.
That was closer than you'd ever want out of Noob Esports. I mean, Yijing's gonna feel a bit upset that they lost that after they got those two initial picks onto the Cypher and the server, completely open site, and a 3v5 retake just squandered by them. They even invested Swirl's ult. The run it back's gone for the side of the attack. I mean, it's an easy ult to get back up, but that is a huge investment into that round.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, I mean, oh, okay, we're getting a little bit of a different approach here. Very mid-focused. And once again, oh, it looks like Noob. Yeah, once again, having B on a little bit of a flex here, you know, shuffling back and forth, not quite knowing where to go just yet. Might come help out here on the side of B side, no, but as soon as we're making some noise here, yeah, that Algerone gonna catch himself out. Oh, and Ixie opening with a beautiful 2 headshot on the Flogger and Minimize, and B is gonna get taken out as well. So we're suddenly even. No, we're not. Left in a 3v2, 2v2. Just trades happening all across the map here, all across the server. But you know, you only have so many teammates, so what matters is who comes out on top. Look at where. What the? Whoa.
He's gonna hear the cat jump in.
Yeah, what do we... Oh, what is this trigger? Discipline! Ixie! Soul! Gonna get caught out by both Winter! And that is just amazingly played there by Yijing. I mean, perfectly timed there as well with that flank. And Noob gonna have 2, and Yijing gonna be on their first.
I mean, it was a full save by Noob, but you definitely got to look at this kind of pattern. Look, now they're starting to go back towards mid, and they're starting to find some success. They have Noob have a lot of control over the mains. They have a lot to fight that, right? They have the KO knife, sober darts. They have the Cypher set up towards the other side. It's really this mid where they're weak, and they need to make sure that Yijing don't fight into that.
Yeah, that's exactly the case. But whoa, look at all of Yijing just so gripped up here on the side of Cat. Ooh, I mean, if Soul gets a little bit view him, he'll see basically everything. Yeah, he's gonna be stuck in this corner, left on 75 HP. Ooh, a nice shot there onto Flogger and Winter as well with the help of Ixie's flash drive. Ixie being able to take out Minimize as well. It's left in a 2v5 situation now. There we go, Swirl able to get one, but Soul still continuing on this rampage. Gets one for that trade, but finally gets taken out there. Again, not looking too good. Dragon able to take out Ixie, so still absolutely very possible a 1v2 situation now.
I have retrieved the spike.
Not looking too good here. It's all left up to Wally and B to be able to clutch this up. I mean, they do have the guns, they have the numbers to do it, but they are up against the one and only Dragon. I mean, that trap wire, yeah, once again. Yeah, that's just gonna tell him where he is.
Still
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Once again, yeah, we get that plant down, so still. Ooh, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Swinging off that and gonna take Dragon off guard there. I mean, what a perfect use of that spy cam, right? Being able to displace that crosshair placement and just swing off it. Pretty well done. I mean, left a 3-1 now. I mean, Yi Jing, not looking as strong as they did last night.
I mean, I think it's also Noob just playing the map really well. They have Ixie ready. You see, they don't do it initially as soon as the Phoenix flashes. They wait for the Jet to take contact, for them to be so focused on the Jet, and then they chuck the flash and immediately Noob plays off that. That's what they should be doing, kind of around that mid round and switching it up. And you see now they've established that they're fighting mid. They've done it 2 rounds now, 2 of the most important rounds, the pistol and the first spy. And now they're going into a main trap. And look where Yi Jing are.
Yeah, Yi Jing. I mean, they're biting off a little more. Oh no, Soul just whipping on every shot there, and Ixie gonna be able to make up for one, but not enough to save Soul's life there as Flogger. Gonna be able to take him out too. Once again, this is not looking too good here for the side of Noob. I mean, what they originally planned definitely went a little bit south. That's okay, not anything that, you can't come back from. Looks like we're still inserted into B main though. We have Minimize, obviously getting a little bit of space. Maybe trying to coax Noob into heading towards the side of A instead. But don't think it's working. I mean, Noob's very, very adamant on staying into where they are.
Still have the Cypher cam up. That's probably why.
Yeah, Wally. Yeah, gonna get some information there just based off that jump peek. Oh, gets one of the Flogger, but unfortunately there. He's just gonna take him out. Okay, but Ixie still able to get that shot there for that trade. So we're left in a 3v2 situation here. All left up to Minimize and Dragon. Once again, I mean, they are, it's not looking too good here as Kyun able to take out Dragons, also up to Minimize, and there we go, Ixie just able to close that out once again with another 3K. I mean, Ixie is looking absolutely unstoppable right now.
Yeah, he's farming. He's got, not only has he got impact on the kills, he's got 6 assists as well, and they're coming off his main traps. He would have had way more. We won't talk about Tixweb, but he would have had way more off that flash and that blind play into B main. You can see it start to get to kind of Yi Jing. Where do they go? It almost feels like every time they try to contest into something, Noob have an answer.
Oh yeah, that's not going to be too good there for the side of Yi Jing. I mean, immediately caught out with that spy cam coming from B. Not something you want to be doing immediately from the get-go, but I mean, Yi Jing have plenty of players inserted into mid here, gaining that mid control, but look at where Noob is. All the way into A main, and yeah, just gonna be able to jump over that trap wire. That is not good. Run it back coming out here from Swirl as well. Ooh, there we go. Kyun taking him out there, but still has another life online, but not looking the same for Wally and Kyun, as they only have 1 life, and that's going to be taken away very swiftly. 5v3 now.
Spike planted.
Noob, up for another retake. Whoa, 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 look at where it is. Unfortunately there for him, he's going to be caught out as well as Ixie and Tech are able to get one of their own. So we're evening up now, so 3v3.
I know
Not looking
exactly.
too good. He with neural theft coming out here from the side of Dragon, so nowhere left to hide. Ooh, Swirl getting one of the Tech B, meaning a very similar demise from the hands of Minimize. All left up to Ixie now, and Swirl's gonna put an end to that attempt. 4-2. I mean, still, very, very winnable there. But not looking too good for the side of Yijing though.
I mean, Eugene getting that round is pretty important, and
Absolutely
it's around
was,
it's around they invest the runner back into. Obviously, the round that they lost in the eco, they had to run it back. Runner back is just such a high impact up. It's 6 charger. It can really swing kind of these buy rounds because you just have another person just running and trade off. For the side of new esports, they really need Ixie to be able to rotate and not push down that main, so you can help these guys stuck on B.
Whoa, 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 look at this aggressive push coming out here from Yijing. Immediately Winter taking out B. But do they know that Wally is still here in backside? Well, now they do, but Winter are going to be able to take him out as well. Flogger being able to take out Tech. Not looking good here for the side of Noob Esports. I mean, they really are just being sort of torn apart here. Ixie able to get one onto Flogger though. Again, not looking too good. I mean, Hunter's Fury was also invested in this. Winter being able to catch Kyun off guard, and so as Ixie as well. And yeah, Yijing able to get another round converted there. Only a 1-round deficit now.
And look where they're converting it. They're converting on B because Ixie and also Tech aren't there to be able to support the people that are anchored on site. B just gets caught out really, really early into the round. He doesn't have anything to help him. And then while he's TP'd over, he's solo on site. He has to take a solo fight and he loses it. They don't have enough either support on the site or anchorage ability. And so now they're stacking it with 2 people just on the site itself.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have said it any better there. And once again, Yijing, find themselves very, very slowly crawling up mid here. Wally, you might have a little bit to fight. Oh, I don't think that Aldrin got him. But this trap wire definitely will hear from B. I mean, they're gonna know that there is some presence mid here. Once again, Kyun still stuck on to B side here. I mean, no one from Noob Esports quite making any move just yet. Very, very slow. I mean, Yijing have complete control over mid and market though. So Kyun really has to be careful here. And it looks like he's aware of himself. Well, again, ooh. That could have been a mad Valorant timing moment there, but only Sheriff in hand. I mean, there's not much you can really do here. And Wally deciding to opt. I mean, yeah, I don't really know about that trap wire placement. What doesn't matter because Minimize is just able to predict the fact that Noob Esports is going to try to do a flank and gets 3, and the rest of Yijing able to swiftly clean up the rest of Noob Esports. So we're suddenly even now 4-4. Foster, what is going on? Why is it the last 10 seconds of each round just more intense than the entire round combined?
I mean, I think it's mostly because I don't know why Noob are doing this, but they're grouping 3 people towards A main and just walking down every time. They're not gathering, they're not getting any information about the mid space that Yijing has took. They aren't reclearing into anything important. They're just walking down A main and leaving their B main guys on an island.
And that's exactly the case. Ooh, Wally being a little bit ballsy there, getting a little bit of information. I mean, he does know that majority of Yijing are now placed very, very closely, just separated by this wall. Ooh, holding a very, very tight angle here. Dark cover is gonna come out. I don't think that Aldrin caught out exactly where he was. but it does allow for that repositioning. An amazing paranoia coming out here. Swirl is able to take out Ixie and Wally as well. What is going on? I mean, that paranoia was basically perfectly placed, but just wasn't enough as we're left in a 3v3 situation. Flogger being able to get this plan down. And not looking too good here. Tech versus Kadiri. Very, very close. Oh, I mean, just inserted here. Kadiri able to get one onto B. Oh, nice shot onto Tech and one onto Kyun. What a performance. Hello? I mean, look, Kadiri is one of the best Jets in OCE right now, but I mean, what a showcase. It was.
He's looking like the best right now. This guy's 14-4. What the hell was that? I don't even think I saw like half of his flick wasn't even on my screen. That was crazy. I mean, I could do as much like analysis as we want. That guy just hit shots better than them. That was nice.
Yeah, I mean,
nasty.
He makes it look so easy as well. It's just, I mean, those shots were just absolutely insane there. But speaking of, once again, Kyun able to get some early information there with that recon bolt. But I mean, it's just Dragon poking and prodding, and the rest of Yijing are actually going to be inserted here into a main. But, you know, it looks like Hyun is aware of the fact that it's usually Dragon on the lurk. And so is Kadiri. Run it back coming out here from the side of Swirl. Paranoia coming out. So again, not able to get too much information. Soul able to put an end to that. Run it back. Ixie. Kadiri. Very, very close here. So close yet so far. Oh, and unfortunately there for Ixie, Kadiri is just too strong with the operator. An absolute monster with a monster weapon. And here we go. It looks like B very, very ready for any rotations coming out here from the side of Yijing. Gonna help out Kyun just in case. And Tech is gonna be taken out by Minimize. So not looking good for the side of Noob here. And yet that is just gonna make it worse as Flogger takes out Wally. Getting this plan down though. Whoa, 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 what is this timing? Hello? Okay, a couple of shots exchanged, but in the end, Dragon comes out on top and Swirl able to put an end to that. A perfect team ace there from the side of Yijing. A flawless, no less, and we're up 6-4 now for Yijing.
Yeah, I think the best description of Yijing right now is just patient. I think they get in really good spots. I mean, you even see Swirl, the 3 people main. Most teams there will just commit to the exit, right? They'll go through with the Phoenix Salt. They'll just slam onto the site and commit into a bunch of util. But Yijing, they know they're in the advantage scenario, and they have their jet and their Cypher walk up mid and take more space.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, unfortunately, there the flash drive's gonna come out there, and Swirl's gonna be taken off guard, but it's okay because Flogger is there traded out. But Wally, whoa, trades for trade, duels to duels, left in a 1v2 situation here. It's Kadiri getting a shot on to be there, and Ixie, we're up for a 4K. I mean, Bladestorm, operator online, be careful, unfortunately there. Wally, I mean, it's just going to be in that one angle that Kadiri did not clear and catches him off guard.
Yeah, you could see the knife just fly past his head. I'm sure his heart dropped a little bit when he was taking that fight.
Getting a little bit of a haircut?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit of a trim. Kadiri, 18-5, there's not much you can do there, but I really like that out of Noob. They took a really proactive fight. They aren't going into these kind of slow reclears. They just took the fight to them, and then when they took the fight mid, there was 3 other people with I think Wally walking up the main. Nice proactivity.
Yeah, and, you know, once again, it looks like for the side of Yijing, I mean, they're playing a little bit more one-sided here on the side of A side, no less. Whoa, Wally, if only you knew what battleground you were stepping upon. But fortunately there for Wally, they decided not to peek all at the same time, and they're actually going to opt in to fight Catwalk here. I mean, Yijing definitely love this mid control, love just exploring a little bit. But it's still a very, Very close. So look, oh my goodness. I think both teams right now have operators online as well. Oh, here we go, Wally! With that paranoia, buying him not enough time as Kadiri gotta be fast and swift with it, taking out both Kyon and him as well. Ooh, we have B here. Oh my goodness, Kadiri, leave something for the rest of your team! And B is able to finally put an end to that attempt. Still
Planted.
left in that back foot, tech popping that blade storm. I mean, both online. I'm gonna break that trap wire. Again, does have the operator online. I mean, this isn't a round you can save, so you really have to go all for nothing here. Ooh, Hunter's Fury coming out here from the side of Yu Jing and Minimize, able to take out B, and Dragon able to take out Tech. So a 7-5 half there from the side of Yu Jing. I mean, that's not really the situation you want to be in with a CT-sided map like Ascent. Just not looking too good here, but oh my goodness. Look at the stats, Fast. 21 and 6.
Just realized that my mic was muted.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely not the situation you want to be in. If you look at the first 5 rounds, they were up 4-1. Winter, Kadiri, just able to just take Yijing by the horns, just lead them to victory. This guy is unreal right now.
Absolutely. Whoa. We have lineups. Coming from Minimize. Oh, but luckily for Noob, they are not going to be there. And ooh, hot hands. Whoa. What is going on? We have Tech taking a swirl and Flogger with just a classic in hand. I mean, the right clicks and that headshot is not going to be too gentle with Noob here. Oh, okay. Again, playing pretty passive, and they're all playing on site here. And Yu Jing gotta be dashing out, and Kadiri though gonna be taken out, and Soul still alive, still standing. Minimize, last one, unfortunately there for him. Wally is gonna be able to take him out, and I mean a good start for Noob, being able to take the pistol from. Foss, do you wanna read out the scoreboard for me?
Yeah. So. We have a guy with a KO with 10 and 12, 10 and 10, and then on the other side,
the round score for me.
Round score.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the Jets KD, and it's like 21. He's like 21 and 6. I don't.
Well, it's okay. I'll read it for you. It's 6-7 on the side of Yi Jing. I mean, perfect. Could not ask for a better. Could not ask for a better start. Anyways, again, a very slow start here from Yi Jing. Again, very happy to just sit on the side of Catwalk. Sorry, Noob. Yes, Yi Jing. I mean, again, they're also very happy to play on mid as well. I mean, clearly they've done some research. They know Noob's interest in playing mid, but it looks like they're gonna opt out for it instead. Going for the side of B main here. Yi Jing. Whoa, Yi Jing, we're gambling wrong. Where are we going? Hello? You can't just leave Dragon all on his own on one side in a 1v3. I mean, Dragon is absolutely an amazing player, but even this is still pretty hard. Not looking too good.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, 30 seconds, and we have not seen a single interaction. I mean, surely Yi Jing gonna have to be aware that there is some presence. Hello, that should be your call there, and finally there for Yi Jing on the move. But Dragon, I mean, this is gonna be, I guess I say, very hard for him to buy enough time for his team to come help, and Ixie with that Bulldog. Definitely more bite than bark. So take him out. Once again, Yi Jing find themselves on the retake and be able to take out Flogger, Minimize, able to take out Wally again. Trades for trades. Kadiri gonna get taken out there by Ixie as well. So leaving just Swirl on his lonesome. Only a classic in hand and not much time. I mean, at this point, you can't really save here too. I mean, you have no gun to save. So you're just gonna have to, yeah, play the time right and die to the spike. I mean, that's all you can really do. But it's even now, 7-7 fast. I mean, this is a pretty even game, and this is exactly what you want to see from a grand final.
I mean, yeah, I think Noob have kind of flourished in these kind of, I mean, in the pistols it's been chaotic fights, but these kind of just well established kind of slower rounds where they're able to get into their spots and get really comfortable. That round, I mean, I said this in the pregame, but that round they just used the Cypher to fake the lurk basically. They regrouped with the lurker. Yijing just gambled the A because they were just assuming, oh well, this is just this lurking Cypher. They're probably gonna group A and hit this.
Bro, okay, Kadiri has 22 kills and the second frag has 11. He's doubling right now as the match MVP right now. But yeah, once again, I mean, still a very slow start from both teams, both venturing into their respective spots. Hello. Whoa, Yijing, I was about to say, looked very clumped up there on the side of mid. But, I mean, they've come to their senses. They know probably not to leave the site so exposed. Once again. Yeah, Noob, I mean, they're kind of taking their time. I mean, oh, there we go. B opening up there, taking out Swirl. But once again, I mean, it's just like they know that Yijing do get a little bit antsy when no one shows any presence. And they're using that pretty well against them. I mean, Yijing maybe venturing out a little bit too far, overstaying their welcome. What is going on here? We have Kadiri and B having a little moment, but Wally there able to take out Flogger. What is going on? Minimize with his favorite weapon, taking out Kyun, but does get traded out there, and unfortunately there for Kadiri, he is not able to taste that blood. Dragon able to get his. That's in a 2v2 situation, and Yijing look very spread apart, but so does Noob. Unfortunately there for Kadiri. Ixie gonna take him out. So left in a 1v2 situation here for Dragon. Clearing corners, but we're not actually clearing them, and Wally, just like Omen, sitting in the shadows there and able to catch him off guard. It's now 8-7. Suddenly Noob has pulled up into the lead.
I mean, as much as we talked about Kadiri's heroics on this their attack, Ixie, like, this guy is so insane. Not only has he got 17 kills, he's able to set up tick really well into taking fights in the early round. He's the reason they established their aim and control, because he's just so proactive in using his flashes, using his knife, and just playing off it really well.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. And once again, whoa, Noob. Who is this? Look, this is looking like a different team. We're playing very aggressive. I mean, we're already on site, and the round has barely started here. Wixie gonna get this plan down and minimize. Definitely wanting to break this door as well. So, I mean, Noob has it cut out for them. Many angles to still clear. Ooh, there we go with Flash coming out, and whoa, B able to take out Dragon. I mean, everyone is stuck into hell, but it looks like Noob able to come out on top in the end with a nice team ace. This is not looking good for Yijing, as suddenly, I mean, Noob, from a 7-5 deficit, they're suddenly able to string 4 rounds in a row.
Yeah, and for a map that's traditionally been defense sided, I think they're just able to they've been able to find these weak spots. They've been using their lurker really well in kind of the mid, just to find that either that initial pick or a pick late into the round, which just throws off the timing of the retake, because now they start rushing it and they start getting in their own heads.
Whoa. Unfortunate there for Tech. Kadiri once again able to get a nice opening kill there and gets another onto Kyun as well. Flogger following very closely in pursuit, taking out Ixie as well. Here we go. Suddenly Noob, again, on the edge of the cliff, he backed up into a corner. After a 2v5 and oh, we're playing with fire. We're edging here with Kadiri. I mean, operator in hand. Really not something you want to be doing. Looks like, I mean, they definitely want to opt in here for the side of A, though. I mean, they don't even have Spike. And nor do they have... Oh, I mean, they're trying to just get this kill, so they have... I mean, they only need one more to have this from the shadows online.
30 seconds left.
I think.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
there is. Here we go. Wait, this could be
They're gonna go
huge,
for
and I'm
this?
pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, no, Yi Jing is gonna see that, and they're gonna go like, oh, crud. And they're gonna immediately abandon the spike there. And just run. Hunter's Fury coming out here.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
unfortunately, there runs right into Swirl's open arms. He's more than happy to embrace him. Oh, unfortunately, here, oh, that dark cover.
Wait,
What a,
it's
whoa,
one.
whoa, whoa, whoa. He lived a little bit too long there. He lived a little bit too long. What just happened?
I don't know. I got one there. I'm curious why they thought investing in the Omen. I mean, I guess they wanted the chance to win the round, but it's very risky in a 4v2 when they know exactly where you are. They know exactly where you're going to be planning. They're parting, and they're gonna be set up for the retake. And if you're not having your Cypher take crazy timing into heaven or like some space into tree when he closes the door, there's not much point. I mean, you're not getting yourself in a scenario where you can get a very big heroic play to win that round.
Yeah, I agree. But gotta respect the attempt. I mean, they tried their best, and I mean they were able to take one gun away from Yi Jing, so. Not too worthless there. I mean, they were able to knock down the economy just a little bit. Once again, oh, Kadiri just able to take out Kyun there as well. I mean, every single time. I mean, I want to see by the end of this game how many first bloods this man has, because honestly, it has to be in the double digits right now. Okay, we have minimized again. Just with his favorite gun, and there we go. I mean, run it back. Still not getting too much information. Flogger, whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting absolutely flooded out there, and Tech able to get 1-on-2 minimized. So we're even now, 4v4. But Dragon inserted behind Dice, takes out 2, Flogger takes out 1. And it's all left up to B. And Dragon, with his breath of fire, able to take him out as well, and suddenly we're even once again. What is going on? It's 9-9.
Yeah, that was just lazy clearing out of Noob there. They just need to clear out site. If they kill Dragon there, or at least trade out, that definitely could have changed kind of how that round play out. They'll be able to contest Heaven maybe a bit better. But if you clear him lazily, Dragon's just gonna kill you every single time. This guy's no scrub to these kind of tournaments, this kind of stage. So you got to be intricate when you're clearing that side and clear everything out. And then get into proper positions for post plant. It seems like Noob is starting to kind of rush things, especially because this ult has constantly been posted on this mid line.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, what can you really do? I mean, look at where Kadiri is. Oh, just a millimeter too far to the right there. I mean, Tech definitely got a little bit of a haircut. Got a little bit of a Mohawk situation going on, but again, able to come out unscathed. Minimize once again. His favorite weapon. Ooh, and Kadiri, yep, once again with that first blood taking out B. And this is not the opening that Noob want to be having right now. Especially, I mean, they were able to have so many rounds strung together, and they're just losing that momentum. Flogger able to get 2 here onto Tech and Kyun, and Ixing before finally being taken out there by Wally, but unfortunately for him, Minimize is right there to trade him out, and Yi Jing reached double digits first.
And yeah, this is one of the advantages of running the Phoenix Jet, because with with Phoenix, you can kind of just move him around the map, and he can cover where the Jet just been, and still apply pressure with flashes, mollies, walls. He can still delay it like a lot, and also fight for himself. And then Jet can get posted somewhere else on a different line, and because they're getting pressured by this Phoenix now, there's also a fragging threat. Get his ultimate online. They walk into the operator.
Oh my goodness, once again, Fast. I mean, you really can't make this up. Kadiri once again opening up and taking out Tekken. Yeah, minimize. Honestly, I'm not too surprised seeing the Odin once again, but Kyun able to take him out. But Kadiri able to get that trade swirl, taking out Kyun. And in the end, I mean, Noob left with only 2 players, and Yi Jing have 4. So they're down on numbers once again with Spike in Yi Jing's hands. So this is going to be quite a difficult one to take. What? B? Hello? Let's check his PC. Is Flogger just going to get wall banged right out of the gutter there? Here we go.
Player standing.
What
Oh my
the?
god.
Hello? B and Wally able to take out Kadiri and Swirl. And it's all left
Spike
up to
planted.
Dragon. I mean, the pressure is on. That is a round that Yi Jing cannot be giving up so freely. I mean, there were 2 players ahead, and now they're on 1 deficit. And okay, we're just not clearing our corners, and even though the neural theft is going to be procced, it's just going to go to waste, as it is now 10-10.
A little bit with each other, Wally there. Good stuff from Wally and D. I mean, I thought that was the lost round. It's the same people that were in that 4v2 before. Now the ult doesn't look so silly. I mean, seeing how they won that, there was a chance, I guess. But yeah, you can't kind of rely on these rounds for Noob. Obviously, it's going to be a big confidence boost, so they're going to feel good after winning that. But now they have to string along some actual full rounds rather than just clutches.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is an insanely close game right now, and what? I'm surprised that Kadiri doesn't hit that shot there, but it's okay. He makes up for it as Wally gonna be taken out, but unfortunately, that Hunter's Fury coming from Kyun. What is going on? It's just trade and Ixie left.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh yeah, all 4s gonna get taken out there by the shorty coming from Dragon. I mean, that is not a way you want to go out. It's all left up to B. But, you know, apparently miracles can happen for Noob, and, you know, definitely don't count them out just yet.
That was so interesting. If you saw Dragon, he just ran into A main as soon as they went for that exit. He was waiting close on the wall. As soon as they popped the servo, he just ran into A main and killed 2 people.
Yeah,
I can't say I've seen that before.
What? Okay, we're falling asleep at the wheel there as B able to take out Flogger. But be careful as minimize. Yeah, that's gonna make noise. And here we go, the Odin online. Whoa, bang, and yeah, unfortunately then that's gonna be the end for B. And Yi Jing 1 round away from match point. This is getting a little bit too close for comfort for Noob. Nope, and yeah, there we go. You got that timeout.
Yeah, if I'm Noob here, we're discussing like kind of a fast round to play out. I'd say like maybe ulting into Bode or ulting into B site, and then just heavy contesting from there. I feel like they've had this op posted towards kind of mid A main, and then they repost it into B main later in the round. So they really just got to hit them hard and fast, and make sure that op can't get posted online where it'll get impact. Like you've said throughout this whole game, Kadiri has got, I don't know how many first bloods by now. It's got to be like 8 or 9. He's constantly just able to find that first pick. So I think it's really important that they're able to shut down the op by not giving him value in the early round and forcing him to find the line which will find the most impact.
Yeah.
And that's a 1 out of 3 guess. So it's the most important thing for Noob. Is to hope he gets it wrong. Basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's exactly it, right? At this stage of a map, you know, it's rarely about reinventing the wheel, right? It's about cleaning up those small things, you know, those first duels. And unfortunately, with Kadiri on the operator, not much you can do, but spacing on the executes and making sure they're not giving, Yijing free control of the map early in the round. And that's exactly what they really need. And I mean, from Noob's perspective, this is an absolutely massive moment in this map. And once again, Minimize. I'm sick of seeing this guy with the Odin. Whoa, Tech, are you really... I was about to say, are we really going to be challenging this up once again? I mean, we've seen whose eye is down that scope, and that is not a forgiving one. Okay, looks like we're not opting to make any noise here whatsoever. Not even going to take that ult orb. OP. You're just getting out with the skin of your teeth, and yeah, I'm pretty sure B. That is not a nice way to go. A swirl for the barrel and just hot hands right into B's face, and Minimize opens with another. Gets one onto Wally. Again, Noob find themselves at the disadvantage. Kadiri gets caught off guard as that dark cover dissipates, but fortunately there, Flogger gonna be there for that trade, and Paranoia is coming out. Minimize, ever get one to Ixie, Flogger gets one to Keelan, and that is going to be it there for that round. Again, Yijing up onto match point now fast. This is not looking good whatsoever for the side of Noob.
Match point.
It looks like they're kind of trying to... Sorry. It looks like they're kind of just trying to force themselves like into forcing Kadiri off their upline. I don't think that's the solution here. I mean, they invested a Sova Dart, a KO Knife, an Omen Smoke, and even a Lurk like on top of that just to make sure he was still staying kind of proactive around the mid. And it's just too much. Like they're just putting in too much. I think it was actually 2 Omen Smokes they invested into that mid. And it's just too much to keep one person in check.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it looks like Kadiri might just be a little bit too much here for Noob to be able to sort of... okay. Oh, what the? Nice shot there coming from Swirl onto Kyun. And another on to Tech. We have that run it back coming very, very closely ensued. Yeah, this might be the end here for Noob. I mean, Kadiri able to open up again with another, so left with only 2 players online.
One enemy remaining.
Only one as Ixie gonna be taken out, and so is B. And there we go, Yijing come out on top. That is just... Kadiri is just too strong. We have to nerf him. Somehow.
I don't think it was Yijing that won that map. I think we just give that to Kadiri and we're going on with our days. I don't think I've seen a more dominant performance. Your answer with how many first bloods he got, by the way? 9. 9 first bloods. 9 first bloods. Okay,
then look, it's one thing to get a ton of first bloods, but almost double digits? I mean, I was joking with the fact that he would have probably hit double digits, but he almost actually did. With the operator, no less.
One off, and I genuinely think he only had maybe 1 or 2 first deaths as well. So that ratio that he had was definitely insane. I don't know how you're meant to shut down kind of a player that's just shooting like that. He's on one. I think they might have to implement the 100 Thieves like senior method where they just run away when they see him.
No, you actually might. But you know what, a statement map from Yijing. I mean, they come into Noob's pick as well. You know, they weather that early resistance, and you know, when it mattered most, I mean, those final 3 rounds, they just looked cleaner, calmer, and you know, more composed in the clutch situation. And especially, I feel like that Phoenix pick, you know, raised a... No, I think that Phoenix pick was pretty traditional, and maybe from the... Whoa, here we go, look at the stats! Oh my goodness, 32-13 coming from Kadiri, almost a 400 ACS. Oh my goodness, Foss, what is going on?
That's just like, you look at the rest of his team, 14, 15, 16, 17. And you look at the other team, 14, 12, 13. You're thinking it's like a close game, and then you look at the MVP, and this guy is 400 ACS, and that is just a map takeover. There's no... You won't watch like a a player dominate a map more than that. Like that is just what more than a killer round, like 1.5 kills per round.
Yeah.
That is insane. That is so much. Just so much value. Is basically worth like 3 people, 2 or 2.5 people.
Yeah, no, it's literally like Kadira, you need to leave some for the rest of your team. Like you've hit 30, okay, and your teammates haven't even hit 20. Oh, what headshot percentage?
He's
Whoa.
upping.
He's upping, and it's almost 40%. Fast. This guy needs to be put down. This guy actually needs to be put down here.
I don't know what to say. I've seen a lot of good performances. I've never seen someone have a 40% headshot when they're opping 90% of defense, and not just opping 90% of defense. You saw him pick up the op on attack as well.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just
No,
he
it
was
doesn't
opping
matter.
half.
It actually doesn't
Like a
matter.
half. He was opping on attack as well. He was outlowing on attack, and he still has a 40% headshot. I mean,
Yeah.
Kadari's him. Like he's just done this.
It
this,
actually
that
is
map
him.
at least.
Yeah, and Yijing, don't just take that map, right? They take the momentum as well into Split. And, you've already used your timeout impact on Ascend. You've already shown your defensive looks, and now you're forced into a response on your own map choice. So Split is next. Noob esports need to respond, and they need to respond fast. And because Yijing, are one map away from lifting the TXG circuit trophy, but, don't go anywhere. We've got a grand final on our hands, so don't go anywhere. I mean, we're gonna take a very, very short break because it sounds like the players are ready to hop into map 2, but, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
In a deck.
Welcome back. We move into map 2 now, and the pressure shifts firmly into Noob Esports. I mean, Yijing strike first with a 13-10 win on Ascent, and now they're just one map away from lifting that trophy. And Split is Noob's pick. Their chance to reset that series on familiar ground, and You know, the concern for them though is the momentum because Yi Jing aren't just winning rounds. I mean, they're growing into the game, and for Noob, this is about immediate response, cleaning up their defensive looks, and making sure their map pick doesn't just slip away the same way that Ascent did. And for Yi Jing, it's about that composure, no overreach, no panic, and just continuing to apply that pressure to force Noob into an uncomfortable mid-round decision fast. How are we feeling? I mean, not to mention Kadiri. If we can pull up the stats again, how are we feeling about that?
I mean, he's going to be feeling good going into this map. Hopefully, he'll be on either the Jit or the Rays. Maybe even the Neon. I mean, I've seen a few teams go into the Neon, even with the changes. But most likely, yeah. I mean, you see, the stats speak for themselves. He's on a heater right now. But I think we'll be seeing him kind of on aggressive duelist again, and Split's a very good opping map as well. So seeing him getting posted on some comfortable lines and just getting consistent value is something you want for Yijin. I mean,
Yeah.
On the flip side, at least with newbie spots, they can kind of establish themselves. This defense, defensive split, you can get comfortable, and if you get a few rounds early and get comfortable, especially on the A retake, a lot of teams like opting into that, but just because it's a more comfortable site to kind of flood onto. If they can get comfortable into kind of the A retake, A flood, they could definitely take this map and or at least take this defensive half.
Yeah, that is for sure. I mean, this is, Noob's pick, but, after losing Ascent, does that change how you approach on Split? And here we go. We got the agent select. Okay, we're looking pretty normal. And once again, Kadiri on the Jet, as you mentioned, but we're going for a double duelist here on the side of Yijing.
Yeah, it's a traditional double duelist. It's the
we have a veto?
Yeah, okay. I was looking at the other side. Yeah, Vito's interesting. I've seen a few teams try to implement him. He's mostly kind of that B anchor. Can put it. He can throw his trip in mid. And he can TP, play fast, rotate. That's the main advantages of playing the Vito. The only problem is that if you're able to default into B main, or if you're able to pressure him off, kind of that using his B main kit early, and breaking his mid trip, he doesn't really have much other than the fast rotate, and other agents can have a lot more stall than him. So it's the one problem you'll have running this Vito, is that comparatively doesn't have as much stall as maybe another Senti like a Cypher or even a Vice would have, or as much firepower as a Raze or a Jet if you're going to run a double duelist. But he does have a lot of strength when it comes to contesting late round XX and double duelist XX as well, because he's a big counter to the Raze guy.
Yes, but I mean, coming off from a pretty devastating loss onto Ascent, do you think the unconventional veto pick is going to be the right decision?
I mean, if they have the theory behind it, I think a lot of this will be kind of up to player comfort, either player comfort or a lot of theory behind it. So if they've practiced it, then you kind of just you do or die, right? You live by what you practiced, and you die by what you practice. So if they've gone through with this, skimmed through with it, then they're going to commit to it on game day.
Yeah, I mean, that is for sure. I mean, both teams running pretty mirrored here, but instead of the normal Senti that you would usually run on the normal double duelist, you have a veto on the side of Noob. And speaking of Interceptor, online from B, again, tons of interactions coming from all sides of the map, and what Yijing is already flooded into B's site. And again, Noob once again find themselves in the retake, but Tech is able to take out Dragon, and B able to take out Minimize. So it's not looking too good here, but Kadiri able to take out Tech before getting traded out there. They're still left in a 4v2 situation. Flogger able to get one, does get traded out, but Swirl able to get one of his own. But with the defuse online, well, okay, we're playing parkour here. Unfortunately there, Wally catches him off guard mid-satchel, and Noob able to get one on the board.
Yeah, I mean, there was good damage from B playing off his veto trip. He was able to get some spam with his ghosts. He didn't get much stall though. I think that's one of the things that we gotta be aware of. As much as he did get damage, and he was able to get the pick when they were trying to refight back into heaven, he didn't actually stall them out that well. That could be a thing that E can punish in later rounds when they have the guns. They have the utility to actually fight further than just that initial heaven space.
Yeah, I mean, Yijing definitely look like they're opting in for a different approach here, but they're walking right into Pion and B with the gun advantage. So 2 players inside of Yijing gonna be taken out right out of the gutter. Another one there as well, and another from Tech, and it's all left up to minimize. Sheriff in hand and a dream. Oh, I mean, this is dangerous. This is just. Oh, they're just playing with their food here. Oh, Minimize not able to hit those shots either. And Tech able to put an end to his suffering, and Noob able to get 2 on board.
Yeah, and B's starting to hit up as well. I think that's another thing to kind of note. If B gets online, that could be really good for them defensively. Kaderi not having as much impact. I mean, it has only been 2 rounds. I'll give him that, but like you definitely want to see Kaderi getting maybe some more solo impact, and maybe he's just able to kind of just take his own timings elsewhere in the map rather than playing pack where it's a bit weaker.
Yeah, and once again, I mean, Yijing trying every answer they have in the book. I mean, they've gone for B, they've gone for A, and now they're going for mid, but unfortunately there, Tech gonna be able to take one off of Yijing. So once again, very, very bad looking, but it looks like we're going for the side of B this time. But Ixie gets shot down by Swirl with that judge, and Kadiri able to do a very, very similar fate to Wally. So I mean, Yijing started out on the disadvantage, and now they're suddenly pulling themselves back into the lead here. Again for the retake, and oh, I mean, those shots you really need to be hitting. Unfortunately, there, but being able to get that trade for Tech and that regrowth online as well. So B's back onto 100 HP.
1 enemy
And yep, guiding light. Then and Minimize and Swirl just able to clean the rest of Noob up. I mean, pretty standard start here. I mean, they were on the anti-eco, so Yijing gonna obviously win that one.
Yeah, and they were able to take I mean, they did get punished by TXG, but they just kind of stayed there, and they just continued taking space off it. Xe didn't have much help, and same with Wally. They were kind of left. Once again, this kind of happened on Ascent with their ironically the same site name B. Kind of happened on B as well, where B guys were kind of isolated from the A guys. So there's not much help coming in between them.
Yeah, and okay, looks like Yijing opting for that A ramp push this time. Actually, no, we're going all the way into main, and B not quite able to hit those shots as well. He's gonna capitalize on that mistake and take him out. Minimize getting this plant down. So Noob once again find themselves looking for a retake. Very slow Tech. Oh my goodness, call with your pants down as Swirl able to get 2, and Flogger able to get 1 onto Ixie. It's all left up to Wally. He does get 1 to Flogger, and it looks like he might be running away to Sage, but Yijing are gonna be on the hunt. I mean, this is gonna be pretty difficult here for Wally to be able to get out unscathed. It looks like Yijing, I'm more than happy to sort of abandon the spike, go on a little bit of an adventure to find out where he is.
Not hunting too hard. Maybe they're just opting to. I think they're just opting to save their money.
Yeah, maybe. And then we go. We're suddenly even now, 2-2. Hiding in the corner, but he is able to come out with that Phantom online.
Yeah, I mean, he's able to save, but I think the most important thing for Yijing is just keeping this economy rolling. I don't think they want to invest too much into hunting down an Omen who, first of all, he doesn't even have his ult online, so you're potentially giving him an ult orb, and you already have your important, like high impact ult, which is your Raze ult. So there's not much point in having your Raze or something calm them down.
Oh, it looks like Noob though, pretty ready for a fight, and we have Showstopper coming out here from Yi Jing and Tag, and boom goes that rocket launcher. There goes by Kadiri, Flogger, and very much falling behind for both teams, and we're suddenly left in a 2v2 situation. I mean, it looks like that Vito
Spike
not
planted.
able to intercept much. Here we go. Oh, Wally, you're left on 4 HP, but still must persist. Another showstopper here coming from Swirl. So we have both showstoppers invested here, but Wally able to shut down that attempt before it is even launched. All left up to minimize. I mean, he does have full HP. It is very much doable, but we're running out of time as Wally is going to be taken out. Diffuse online for Ixie. Does get half, but minimize is just too good as that guiding light blinds Ixie, and that diffuse is not going to be able to be online.
Yeah, and one of the main reasons that main fight went so wrong was actually because of the Vita. I mean, he chucked his disruptor. I think that's what it's called. I haven't seen too much Vita.
Interceptor.
So, interceptor. Sorry, he chucked his interceptor on ramps, and the flash, and I think the Jet tried the smoke potentially. Just both got caught out, and they couldn't really get much value off it. And the refight in the main happened. It was a good eco play. It was a really nice oriented, eco-oriented play, but wasn't able to skip around.
Whoa! Wally gets caught off guard by Swirl, and so is Ixie. Noob, once again, on the back foot here. Again, up for another retake. Not looking too good. I mean, all of B's setup is all the way onto A as well. So no chokehold. No interceptor online here. Ooh, are we gonna opt in for a save? Well, looks like we might be. What do you think about this decision here? I mean, they still have 3 players online.
I mean, they do have a really good chokehold of the site, and I mean, look how much space they had. Like, it is a sensible save, especially because they don't have much to go back into it. They don't have the Omen smokes and Paranoia. There's not that much to break the sightlines. They kind of only have the Sky, so it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't attempt this. But I do wish that they had maybe their Raze or their Sky trying to play some exits, because they could build up some ult orbs and get some at least some guns out of Yijing's hand. But looking at the eco, it maybe was a wise decision not to go for any fights.
Yeah, I mean, the last thing you want to do is to let Yijing sort of build up that momentum and accumulate all of those rounds. But, you know, Noob might have a plan under their sleeve, maybe still an ace in their hand. You never know. Once again, it looks like Yijing gonna opt in for a B main push here. Very slow once again, and Ixie and Wally definitely gonna hear some presence as well. Trailblazer coming out, Paranoia as well. This is pretty rough here. At this point, Flogger taking out Wally before getting traded out, and somehow Ixie is still on the side, and Tech able to get one of his own. But Swirl able to clean it up, but we're left in a 2v2 situation. Kadiri able to get one, gets traded out, but unfortunately there for the side of Yijing, Tech is just unstoppable and able to hold down this side basically just by himself.
Yeah, and he was able to come like really quickly. They had really quick help that round, and good delay as well. I note the delay, the stinger coming out, the judge, the Sky flashing for them. That's what you want. That's what they were lacking that last time, where there was a fast exec. I mean, not blaming that, literally no one could have come in that time. Swirl satchelled in and was in there in like 2 seconds. But that's really what you need if you're gonna be able to hold B site. You need to be able to have people come there and immediately supply them with a bunch of user.
Ooh, okay, we have Evolution coming online for the side of B. Again, still pretty slow. I mean, Yijing are definitely going to have that on their minds now. I mean, going to be very aware of what side he to exec onto. But Kadiri once again opening up with the first blood. Getting on with the operator, no less. I mean, nothing new. We've seen it before. But can he keep it up is the question. Well, very slow. I mean, we have the poison orb out here. Oh, he saw that pixel. Oh my goodness, Valorant timing! And it looks like Ixie very, very happy to not peek that again. Okay, never mind. He does not care. Does not care if Kadiri has ventured up a little closer. Very, very happy to fight that instead. Still left it a 5v4. Pretty slow. I mean, Yijing definitely taking their sweet time. 30 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. Looks like we're finally getting some action as Dragon takes out Kyun. And be able to take out Dragon in close proximity. Well, the end of this plant down, and once again, Noob find themselves in a retake situation. Oh, looks like Ixie, Wally might go for a little bit of a flank here, but who is holding this sideline? Tell me fast, who is it?
Well, the guy that dropped 392 ACS last game.
It's Kadiri with the operator, and oh my goodness, what a timing there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not able to hit that shot though, and B is able to take out Flog from behind, but Swirl able to get that trade. Once again, Kadiri and Minimize able to hold those defenders off as Yijing reach their 5th round.
Yeah, and I think Swell and Kadiri may have swapped like a master keyboard because it looks like Swell is the one farming right now. He said, "Let me have a turn." It's 12-4. He's nearly got his, I think, 2nd Raze ult up, maybe even 3rd. I don't know. This guy's going crazy with his
With his Raze 3 KD, which is pretty insane. I mean, it's pretty early into the game as well.
Get out of my way.
Here we go. We have Blade Storm online for the side of Yijing. I mean, it's Kadiri. So, I mean, Noob definitely has a cutout for them. Oh, you want to watch out? You got an airstrike coming for you, Kyun. As Kadiri able to land that devastating shot onto Kyun's head, and Ixie, we're getting real close there. We have Viper's Pick coming out, but immediately shut down with that boom bottom Minimize running into CT, taking out Wally and Ixie. But, you know, Noob still able to hold his own and just left up to be left in a 1v3 situation. I mean, no gun online. Hello? How do we not have a single gun after that entire altercation? Oh, and there we go. Caught out by Swirl. Once again, Yijing extend their lead once more, reaching 6, and Noob only on 3.
What the hell just happened?
I don't even know.
I swear, like half of these rounds are just the most stupid fights. Like they're just like really fast. Just altercations. Like that reminded me of the one round where Dragon just walked into A main as soon as what was it? I think it was Tick ran into the settled into the Viper, immediately Minimize flashes through and just 3 people swinging into screens.
Yeah, and speaking of Swirl, he comes out here with the showstopper. He is caught out by that chokehold, but he it's a cast a curse, man. I was literally just praising him. I was glazing, and we pop that showstopper. You know, when we know that interceptor is active right above you. Unfortunately, they're not gonna get much value, but Dragon is, as he takes out Kyun on the other side. And there we go, getting another onto Wally as well. Do we see another? Not quite, as Tech is able to get that trade, but Minimize on the other side, able to take out Ixie. So it's all left up to Tech here. He's just switching between guns, and he's just gonna get crunched there. And Kadiri not wanting to be left out there, feeling a little bit of FOMO. Takes out that classic and right clicks him in the face. Yijing up 7 now.
Yeah, and I mean, at least for Swirl, if he did get that rocket off, it wouldn't have killed anyone. Like, I mean, you can at least take that. But yeah, this delay out of Noob Esports isn't looking that good. They had that one really nice round where they got Sky flashing for them. They had Ixie and Wally holding on site. Other than that, it's kind of just looked barren. Other than the pistol and the Anti-eco.
Honestly, dare I say it, they kind of look a little bit frazzled. They look a little bit scared of EG.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, to be fair, oh, there we go. Well, nice shot there from B onto Kadiri. So finally, that operator gonna be stripped from his hands. But we're still even. Trade for trade, 4v4. Oh, there we go. I mean, we have the Seekers coming out here as well, but still not getting too much information. Not much value to be got there. Oh, well, minimize. What are we doing? We're walking onto site with our knives out, and yeah, there we go. Same old B.
Spike planted.
Caught with the knife out as Dragon able to secure the. Oh my goodness, we have Swirl really giving a tour of the world. I mean, what is going on here? Watch out behind you, Kiana. It's okay, because Swirl able to capitalize on that instead and get that shot. Left in a 4v2 situation now, all up to Wally and Yi and Ixie. Still pretty close, and okay, well, looks like Wally here has picked up that operator from Kadiri. So, I mean, they're definitely able to get out with something. I mean, yeah, there we go, Flogger, able to take out Ixie. I mean, Ixie was on the hunt for any exit frags, but, you know, I honestly... I'm not complaining. I mean, they're able to take that operator away from Yijing, but with so many, look at just look at the creds, right? They're able to afford one anyway, but it looks like they might not opt for that.
Yeah, maybe Kadiri's gotten a little bit bored of the operator. Who knows? I think one of the main things we can take away from this is Noob has saved three rounds out of this defense. They just aren't able to put up a fight early into the round. I mean, their anchors have been bullied this whole game.
Yeah, I mean, whatever they're doing right now just clearly isn't working. And there we go, another showstopper coming from Tech, landing onto Swirl, and there we go, we're from the shadows. Just, oh my goodness, what a poor timing. Caught out right in front of Dragon. Flogger, able to get one, find this traded out, so left in 3v3. I mean, health looking pretty freaking similar here. Both Vipers on life support. Kadiri able to take out Tech there as well. So once again, Yijing find themselves at the numbers advantage. Getting that plan down as well and trying to attempt to retake with not many players online is going to be a difficult one. I mean, they know Xy's here. Do they know B's here though? I don't think they do. Yeah, I mean, this is just not looking too good here, Fost. They're playing pretty aggressive and just playing time. And as time goes, Noob gonna get a little bit more antsy and minimize. Yeah, gonna be able to see too, so taking out XC, he knows B is here as well. Kadiri gonna abandon that heaven sightline. He'll be more than happy to fight with his teammates. As minimize, able to get a bit of damage off there, and Kadiri able to finish B off. I mean, Noob really just need a miracle here. I mean, they need this curse to really come true, this 9-3 curse coming from Yijing.
I mean, we highlighted in the first map, Kadiri was like, what was he, like 20 kills in the first half? And now we have Swirl with 16, he's 16 and 5. Minimize is also putting up a good performance, 10 for 10. But it's really just been an overwhelming like amount of fragging, and not just fragging, but they're able to find the picks onto these guys that are anchoring with maybe just one person helping them. And that's more important than just finding like a trade in a team fight. That's opening up a lot of space for Yijing, and then they're able to play around the rest of the map way easier.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. But, you know, Noob definitely did better on the second half on Ascent, so maybe we'll see a little bit of a... Nope. It's an amazing shot from Kadiri onto Tech, and Flogger able to get one of his own, and Kadiri gets another. I mean, this... Oh, what are we doing here, B? Gets one to minimize, but Flogger able to be there for that trade. Yijing, once again, find themselves very, very much in the lead by numbers. And it's all left up to Ixie in a 1v4 situation. And saving is not an option. Yeah, no, at least he has the spike in hand. Okay. Okay, Kadiri, what are we doing? Kadiri's having some fun here with Flogger.
3, 2. Okay, never mind.
And what that could have been real. Oh my goodness, Kadiri! I mean, he was just having fun there, teasing Flogger, and then he was like, "All right, let me lock in for a second," and gets that one tap on to Ixie. I mean, just what a statement, man.
Yeah, and it's just, it feels like impossible. Every single fight, by the way, every single fight that Noob took, they lost every one. They got a 1-for-1 trade from B. That is it. Every single fight they took that pistol, they lost, and that's really defeating. You don't even get one good engagement out. Right? You don't even win one of the engagements that you're looking to take in that round.
I mean, this is just not a situation where, okay, Kadiri! I mean, clearly he just hasn't had enough, as he's going to get another opening there on to Tech. I mean, once again, with the first bloods, he's absolutely unstoppable. And Ixie and Dragon here, very, very close in pursuit. Wall goes down. Oh! And, okay, yeah. How am I meant to cast this, Lost? How am I meant to cast this, man?
We just say Yijing wins every round from here on out, I guess.
Yijing just wins there. I mean, they were just once again able to win out in every single duel. And even though you're Noob, able to get some trades here and there, it just isn't enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the story of the whole game. Other than that pistol, I think it's just been like just pure duel dominance from Yijing, and it's not just because of aim. Like aim's very important, but they've also played off each other really well and put themselves in good scenarios, in good fights.
Honestly, this is just looking rough, but there we go. I mean, we have Tech finally opening up here, so Noob able to draw that first blood instead. But it's Yijing gonna be able to stem the bleeding, and yes, they are as minimized. Able to get one. Dragon gets one of his own, but Noob able to get 3, so it's all left up to Kadiri. I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, it's him. Okay, missing some shots here and there, and watch out behind you is Ixie. Gonna stab you right in the back there, and finally, after a while, Noob able to get one onto the board.
Yeah, well, Ixie able to find the backstab. You take that if you're Noob. Only thing you can hope here is that you're able to kill Dragon's opping. You have Kadiri and Drag. Why does Dragon have the op? Okay, well, I mean, Dragon's opping, so the best thing you can hope for is just to find this lurk through for if you're Ixie, or just know that this B site's open after this mid fight.
Honestly, this is looking a little bit rough here for Noob. I mean, they were able to get one online, but again, still gotta be rough here. And hello, Blazer ignoring Kadiri, but Keon able to get 2, but Kadiri able to get one more of his own before being traded out, but still we're left in a 2v2 situation. I mean, Noob is just not getting a single break. This is just rough.
Poison orb emitting.
For sure. What are you meant to do?
I mean, yeah, what can they do? Only 2 players online. I mean, both the controllers. I mean, they're able to play with the space, play up with cutting up that control there, but, minimize slowly gaining in space here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, there we go. Getting one onto Ixie. It's only left up to Wally. Left in a 1v2 clutch situation, and not to mention Dragon is still very, very happy to just sit in screens with the operator. And this might be the play, because look at where Wally is. He's slowly scaling up. Ooh, and oh no, this is just sad here from the side of Noob Esports. I mean, Yijing are absolutely stomping on them.
Match point.
Yeah, time's low, so Dragon just goes back to the site and picks them off. I mean, I don't expect Dragon to be holding an operator, but even if he did have a Vandal, I think that's pretty clear cut. That's, by the way, that wall is a wall that Pyrex first ran. I forgot against what team, but they got huge success off just being able to play that mid fight, and then after the initial mid fight, putting it up, and teams were afraid to go through it. I mean, walking through that wall is pretty dangerous. You're gonna have to invest something because you're afraid of them holding that mid line.
It's just pretty rough here as Kadiri. Oh my goodness, we cannot be losing that fight, Wally. But it's okay as Tech able to save the day there. But I mean, once again, you're already down in guns, and now you're down a player. And there we go, Minimize, able to get two. One onto Tech, one onto B before XC finally putting an end to that rampage. But is it enough is the question. Pretty slow. I mean, left in a 2v3
Dragon's operator.
situation. Dragon with another operator. Oh, this is just not good. As Dragon able to open it up there, but Ixie able to hold his own a little bit longer. But there we go, a Swirl able to close that out for Yi Jing, and in a 2-0 fashion. Yi Jing are your TXG circuit champions. A clean 2-0 victory in the grand final as they take Ascend 13-10 and split on a dominant 13-4, I believe. I mean, to close out the series in style. I mean, from the beginning, Yi Jing just looked like they were the more prepared team, the more confident team. And, you know, when those pressure moments arrived, they consistently found the answers. I mean, Ascend was pretty competitive, but Yi Jing were clutch when it mattered most. And then on split, they left absolutely no doubt, dismantling Noob Esports on their own map pick, no less. Really fast. What a performance.
Yeah, I mean, it was really great stuff. I mean, I've never been a full believer in map picks because I've seen so many teams, especially recently, you pick a map and then you just get absolutely rolled on it.
Yeah.
But for Yi Jing, I think they just showed that although you might have some times where you catch us off guard, you might have a fast round every now and then. We are just fundamentally a better team, and then they proved it on split. I mean, 13-4, that's pure dominance. And it wasn't just like they won both pistols. They actually lost the first pistol. I think, what was it? They only got 1 or 2 actual buy rounds in. So in pure buy rounds, they were 13-2 then.
Yeah, absolutely. They rose to the occasion, right? They delivered a championship caliber performance, you know, shutting the door on any hope of a comeback on the side of Noob Esports. But, you know, still credit to Noob for an incredible run to reach the grand final in the first place. But tonight belongs to Yi Jing, and after a dominant 2-0 sweep, they stand alone at the top as your TXG circuit champions. And take a look at the stats here. I mean, not as impressive as the last ones, but still impressive nonetheless. We have 300 ACS with 3 first bloods from the side of Swirl, and Tech, I mean, following very, very close behind a 16-13 with the 265 ACS.
Yeah, I mean, Tech did his best. I think it was really impactful. It's hard to do it alone, and I think another problem he's had as well, and Noob Esports have, is they get really tunnel vision towards one particular side of the map. And it feels like 2 different teams are playing on the one map. It feels like the 2 sides are so separate from each other. And Tech had a lot of success towards where he was, sure, but the other side was really lacking, and they didn't have the support they needed, and so they struggled to hold against. I mean, Swirl and Kadiri absolutely fragging out, and Minimize as well. Props to him.
Yeah, I mean, Minimize with the Odin and Kadiri with the Operator, but what can you really do, Fost? Ooh.
Can't do much, and yeah, so you're seeing the head-to-head. I mean, it wasn't a pure raise diff, but it did feel like Tech was just unable to find like consistent value on the arrays, especially towards the weak sides. I mean, not the weak sides, supporting the weak sides.
Yeah, and obviously the entirety of Yi Jing were honestly individually brilliant, right? It's not particularly, especially in that last map, one play that stood out the most. I mean, they were all very, very strong players.
Yeah, definitely. I think it showed most in kind of in the first half. You could say that Swirl was definitely carrying. But in the second half, you saw everybody pick it up. I mean, Kaveri had multiple 3Ks. You saw Minimize with huge rounds pushing into like screens and stuff like that, and pushing down sewers to find two. Like multiple people had parts of that game where they were just getting really impactful rounds, and that second half where they just completely closed out Noob Esports was the best showing of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that first map was an absolute banger, and unfortunately, that second one was pretty much a smash and on Noob Esports map. Nonetheless, unfortunately, we won't be able to see Pearl, but pretty dominating fashion. And of course, none of this would be possible without the people behind the scenes. Huge thanks to our producer, the real Toby G, and my amazing co-caster, Fost, as well. We have our observers as well, TJ, we have Kat Gogi, and I'm Lloyd as well. And Fost, do you have any last words before I close out the stream?
Yeah, just once again, thank you to everybody. Thank you to the two teams for competing. Thank you everybody that's competed in the TXG tournaments. Production's amazing. Always been lovely to work with. And thank you everybody that's watched, everybody that's played, and everybody that will play hopefully in the next one.
Yeah, and exactly that. I mean, thank you guys for spending your night with us, and we appreciate you guys chat as well, and we'll see you next time for more TXG circuit action. So stay cracked, stay kind, and as always, GG well played. We'll see you in the next one.
Just don't let it fade. Don't let go of your face. I think that you know. You hate that bitter taste. Falling again. All the lessons you learned. Eyes wide open. This is your moment. Turn away. Feel the pain. It's a fate. Celebrate. We gotta stay awake. We gotta stay awake. Falling again. Eyes wide open. Go get your freedom. We gotta stay awake.